and gentlemen, you are listening to the Dicks in Your Life podcast.
Maybe singing it too.
Maybe watch. Oh, we'll see. We'll see how this week goes. But yeah, you're here with Joe Nuska, my boy Spicy Eugene. He's extra spicy today. I don't know what crawled up his ass, but
I don't like that. I don't know what the fuck accent that was or who you were insulting.
Spicy.
You insulted a lot of people. I wasn't sure if it was Hispanic, gay people, Asian. I don't know. There's a lot in there that felt
all
like
of
it was
it.
wrong.
It's just a mutt.
It's all bad. Just keep it going, Joe. Keep saying worse things. It's a mutt.
Yeah, you've never heard like something like a mutt before? Someone who has like a bunch of like.
I wouldn't call a person that. No.
No, why don't, so we can call dogs it.
Be interracial would be the term.
Dogs' lives matter.
They live 12 years. They don't matter too much.
12 years a dog. All right, I'm done. Anyway, today's date is April 17th, Saturday.
What a dummy.
Yeah, man. How was your week?
Yeah, it was a week.
It was a week.
It happened. And it went by, and it starts again tomorrow, which is awesome.
That sounds really depressing when you say it like that.
Yep.
Do you ever just feel like you're living for the weekend, man? Where like,
shut the fuck up. No, I don't fucking feel like that because the weekends don't matter once you hit the ripe age of like 28 and you have children.
I think they're okay.
There is no.
I'd much rather have no work and take care of my child than like work and then after work I have to take care of my child. It's a lot of work because that's basically just like clocking out from the first job and then going into clocking into
that's what you don't.
Second shift.
Do you not do that now? Because that's what I do.
Do what?
It sounds like you're saying like you don't do that right now.
Do what?
Work and then take care of your kid after.
I do that. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
But I like weekends because at least I'm not working. I'm just watching the baby.
You're probably rarely doing that. You just like, do
you think I fucking stay down here and fucking play World of Warcraft all day?
What a game.
That's all I could think of. Fucking, what's the other one? Minecraft? Think I just sit down here and play that?
I don't know.
I've never played Minecraft, so I have no idea. Yeah. I didn't know, but it's like the highest selling game of like all time.
Okay, good. Get off that. I don't give a shit. So yeah, no, the week was weak. Yep. I worked. People suck. Went home. Ate.
What'd you eat?
Went to sleep. Did it again. Doesn't matter, Joe.
Anything
Food.
Good?
Food.
You know what I've been craving lately? Some good seafood, man.
That's good.
Like I really want to get some nice like mussels, a nice white wine sauce, little bits of sausage inside of it, some like nice like hard crust bread on the side so I can dip it in.
Okay, just say we're good. I got it. I want fucking fresh seafood. I don't need to hear every part of the fucking dish. Is there a little dill in there too, you cunt?
I can only hope.
Okay, so yeah, I miss food too. That's good. Good seafood. So excited about it. Yep, good lobster. Yeah, all that stuff. Crabs. Fucking fried. Oh, that's what I got these frozen ones and I fucking was pissed.
Frozen crabs?
No, shut up. I want to finish. I got it up here. It's up here. You don't have to guess. Fried clam strips.
Oh shit! I love me some clam strips.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna start naming things, and then you can just talk about what the fuck you feel.
We can do that for an episode.
Dragons.
Never met one.
Didn't actually want you to do this. Shut the fuck up. So I overfried them. I was really bummed out because I made myself some tartar sauce because I didn't want to go to the store, and tartar sauce is ridiculously easy to make.
What is it? Mayo and relish? What else? Lemon?
Huh?
And salt?
Yeah, you could.
Sugar?
No. And you don't need to use salt either, but just a little yellow mustard.
Oh, mustard. Okay. How do you think?
A little yellow mustard. Why can't people just fucking repeat what I say? It's like fucking the easiest shit.
You don't have to say.
It's like instructions. Everybody's got to do that.
When you say mustard, you don't have to say yellow mustard. I know you're talking about mustard.
No, because you don't know.
I do though.
You didn't.
If you were gonna say some other kind of mustard like Dijon or fucking
shouldn't have hurt
Stone
that bad
Ground,
to figure
then
out.
You would say that one.
Stop saying Stone Ground. It's like your favorite new thing. This cocksucker didn't know anything about Stone Ground mustard until he moved to Los Angeles, along with beers and shit too. I swear to God.
No, I've known.
It's a joke. Stone Ground mustard. Okay, I get it. You've known about it since you were 6. It's amazing. I'm so glad.
My dad used to make me ballpark Franks. Fucking.
He made you ballpark Franks.
Yeah.
From scratch. He cased these bitches.
Yep.
No, he didn't.
No, he used to put them on the stove and boil them in a pot of water and fucking feed them to me that way.
Oh, he boiled your ballpark Franks? That's fucked.
Yeah, no, that's the
super laziest. That's the laziest. I know, because that's what my mother used to do.
Yeah.
We're having hot dogs. I'm like, no, we're fucking being lazy.
But then, you know what they ended up doing? Eventually, when we got a little bit of money, they'd get the natural casing ones and then still boil them. And I'd be like,
so what a waste.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Why don't you just go buy fucking, like, I don't know.
You did that. You did that at the ripe age of 10. You just walked in your kitchen. You guys are boiling those fucks? Okay, you fucking...
Yeah, be like, what the fuck, Mom? I'm trying to enjoy the snap of the natural casing.
Yeah, you dumb bitch. You had two more kids you shouldn't have had, and now you're boiling hot dogs still. God damn it.
Damn it.
I wanted to be alone.
Some hot dogs with some Kraft mac and cheese.
Yeah,
store brand, because
no, that was my mom.
We could not afford the Kraft shapes.
You said the brand. You didn't need to go thinking for it again. Oh my god. It was store brand, not Kraft. It was that fucking one. What was that one we couldn't afford? Like you said it twice. No, my mom used to. I was telling that to Alex, and she was like, "What?" And I was like, "No, you never had like." Your parents never like boiled up a bunch of hot dogs and chopped them up and threw them in a fucking big bottle of like mac and cheese.
Oh yeah,
I was like,
that was really good.
Yeah. I feel like it's good. This is another thing we were talking about. I feel like it's like you find out when your parents either don't have money or they just don't care as much as other people. Because bologna sandwiches were a thing that I had for lunch all the time. Like that was something steadily that we had in our house, like with like shitty ass white bread and stuff. And I buy that every once in a while. I make them at home, and she's like, "This is the worst thing for you." I was like. And her mom was like, "Yeah, we never gave the kids bologna." I'm like, "Oh." So they were like, "Oh,
well, you've never been poor." So
she just looked at me and she was like, "Oh, we loved our kids." And I was like, "Oh," I was like, "Nice."
Dude, you know what I used to like?
I called Trish right up and I was like, "Thanks, bitch." I found out my whole life was a lie. And they're like, "Oh, you never had peanut butter and jelly?" I'm like, sadly enough, in our house, we rarely fucking had jelly. I don't understand. But she always like make a peanut butter sandwich, and it's like, you know how hard it is to eat just a straight peanut butter sandwich
with bread?
With just bread and
peanut butter.
That's
That's what your mom used to have you guys eat?
Yeah.
I love Trish, but come on, Trish.
No, it was ruthless.
That's kind of mean.
It takes like 10 hours because it's so dry. Just so much going on in your mouth.
Yeah, that's like a lot, man.
No lubrication, no jelly. Get that stuff down.
Yeah, like I hope you have like a good glass of water handy because you're gonna need it in between every other chew.
We had the hose. The hose was great.
Hose water is actually pretty good.
No, where we grew up, it was fine. Because
where we grew up, okay, Grandpa.
You can't have tap water here in Los Angeles. You can't suck down the hose in the backyard.
I did that for a little bit, and like my left ball hurts like every now and then.
You're an idiot. Lewis Black like talks about this all the time. He was like, yeah, when we were kids. You could go to any room in your house. Even if you were locked outside, you could have fresh, clean drinking water right there. And those were the times. Mm-hmm. But no, it's like, again, now we're like our ancestors. We travel from fucking like store to store looking for bottled water.
We're nomads.
It's fucking ridiculous. Like,
I'm pretty proud of myself. I've done a pretty good job of reducing my how much bottled water I drink.
Oh yeah, your footprint.
My footprint, my ecological footprint.
Carbon.
Shout out Earth Day.
Carbon footprint.
April 22nd.
Again, I just what's the like? It's. I'm telling you, it's like the two people I spend the most amount of time with just can't fucking like repeat or just I say something and it's not fine. It's never enough. It's always got to be a new way. A new way.
It's kind of like when like you know math and then your kid comes home and they're like, "Oh, this is the new way to do math," and you're like, "No, math is math." Kind of like that, right?
Nope, not the same at all.
All right, we're on different wavelengths.
Yep.
But, no, I will say, like, going back to like kind of like poor foods as a child, I will give it to my mom because even though like she would make some like not so like savory dishes, she got pretty creative with it. We would have a shit on a shingle, which is basically just like white bread that's toasted with like chipped beef and like white gravy.
Yeah, I know what it is, Joe.
It's pretty good.
I've had it.
There was one called cowboy casserole.
Are these names she made up?
I don't know, but that's what she'd be like, "All right, we're having cowboy casserole tonight." Yeah, and then my friend Doug would be like, "I'm not coming over to your house anymore." There was a tuna noodle casserole, which no one likes. I actually used to like get pissed when Mom would make that.
See, I don't like the casserole. Sounds like it's hot. Yeah, see, I used to make some banging ass like tuna pasta salad though.
Ooh, I like some tuna pasta.
And you just like cook some like elbow macaroni and then fucking like do up a bunch of cans of tuna and then fucking celery, onions, whole 9 yards, a little mayo, mix it in there and just put it in the fridge for a bit. It gets nice and cold.
Damn, Dick's in your life. We should start a fucking cooking show, man.
Yeah,
Dick's in your mouth. Could be the name of it. Maybe not.
Okay. Yeah.
Might be a tough sell. I'll get some new knives though.
No, my mom. Shut up. My mom's winner that I hated was Italian chicken, which is it's a fucking such a fabrication. It would just be fucking a bunch of bone-in chicken breast she'd throw in a fucking casserole like dish container shit, toss in the oven and dump like a bottle of fucking salad dressing, Italian salad dressing on it, and then come out there and she's like, "Oh, it's Italian chicken." I'm like, this is a joke. It's the laziest shit.
I give it to her though.
No, you don't.
As a parent, like if your kids don't know any better, be like, hey, you guys want some Italian chicken?
We knew better. We knew better.
Like, oh shit, Italian chicken.
We knew better the day after she did it the first time. We were like, this is a fucking lie. This is not real.
This is not Italian.
When my stepfather was around, we never had that. You know why? Because he would have laughed her out of the fucking kitchen. He would have been like, get the fuck out of here. We have to go buy food now because you've wasted everyone's time. You just wasted a whole bottle of Ken's Steakhouse Italian dressing, which was the most expensive thing in our fridge at the time. Okay? And we only have one, so nobody's having salad anymore because you can't just eat lettuce without fucking dressing. And she just dumped the whole thing all over these chicken breasts, and they come out, and I'm like, dude, it just reeks. Because Italian dressing
does have a stench to it.
It's just vinegar and shit, so it just reeked. The house just smelled like vinegar, and people would be like, oh, yeah, what's for dinner? I'm like, nothing. I'm not going to eat.
Italian chicken?
I'm waiting to go to school for my free lunch.
Yeah, no, I remember that. I used to get lunch for $0.25. It's a fucking great deal.
It's not free.
Well, it's better than $1. It was a pain in the ass always having to find a quarter. Because you know how easy it is for a child to lose a quarter in their pockets? Super simple. I didn't have like a coin purse or anything to put it in, so I would just like keep it in my pockets, and like I'd go to lunch and be like, fuck, where's my quarter? Except I wouldn't say fuck. I'd be more just kind of like, oh no, Miss Pendergrass, I can't find my quarter for lunch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good story. I didn't mean it. It was bad.
That's fucked up. Go eat some Italian chicken, douchebag.
I haven't eaten that since.
Dude, I don't want to make you some now.
The last time
we'll eat it on the show.
The last time my mom made that was the last time I ate it, and I'll never do it. I'll never do it to my family. I'd rather they starved. They were like starving. He's like, oh man, we have chicken, we got Italian dressing. I'm like, well, you gonna eat that fucking piece of floor?
If we were like, let's say we're in like an apocalyptic situation, you walk into someone's like fucking fridge, and there's just like a fucking dish of marinated. Is the
person that lives there still there? I'd kill that person and eat them.
No, they're already dead.
I'd eat them. I'd cook them down. Like it'd be fine. If there's a few flies, it's all right. It's like cheese. Just fucking cut off the bad bits.
Put some Italian dressing on them.
Nope. Nope. That shit's fucking straight up. I ruined. I hate, and I didn't like, and I still don't like chicken really to this day because of that shit. Like when I was growing up with my stepmother and my dad, they made chicken all the time when I first moved in with them, and they would be like, "Well, you never eat anything." I'm like, "Dude, I don't like chicken. You all of this family sucks." Okay, both sides. Okay, because like I went from my mom who couldn't cook chicken well, and she did it shitty, and I had to eat it. And now I come down here and all you cook it well, but it's still fucking chicken. I'm good. Got anything red? How's that cat taste? Let me get some of that cat. No, we love the cat. Yeah, well, I don't love chicken, so it's either the cat goes or we get some red meat in here. People eat cat somewhere, man. I'll fucking find a recipe from Cambodia.
Is cat red meat?
No, I'm sure it's not. I'm sure. I don't know, Joe. I'm not actually gonna try to find out if like
curious
if Bingo Bongo is white or red meat. Okay.
Who's the fuck is Bingo Bongo?
I don't
know. You name your cat?
The name of a cat in Cambodia is gonna get eaten.
Yeah, do you have any like foods like that you ate so much when you were younger that like it's just unappetizing now?
Yeah, even if it's good. Like chicken's good.
Just because you had it so much as a child.
Or made,
There was one time I had too many cough drops that there was like this.
Joe, that's not what he's asking.
Hang on.
Did you eat the Ludens? Are you talking about the candy Ludens?
I think so.
That aren't cough drops, they're just candy?
They're just candy.
They're just candy.
I got like addicted to them. And then like
I hate it.
After my sore throat went away, I was like, Mom, these taste like shit. And she's like, yeah, because you ate the whole fucking pack.
I hated when I would go to friends' houses and their moms would be like, oh, you have a sore throat? Here's the Ludens. I'm like, dude. And I go home and my mom always had the deep extra strength Halls. Just them cherry Halls that just the menthol, as soon as you touched it, you were fucking, it was intense.
Yeah,
and
it made you feel like you're on a fucking fishing boat.
Yeah, what?
When I think of Halls, I just think of like people like ocean fishing, like, but like not like commercial ocean fishing.
How often have you gone to a boat and fished with somebody, and every time you went, you had this crazy memory that they had bags of Halls?
A Halls commercial where like the dude's like he has a hard day, you know, he's out there like commercially fishing for fish. And he has like a little bit of cough, and then like some guys like
so that one commercial made you think that that's the entire every fleet that fishes for fish off the coast of the United States are all just Halls supporters.
Maybe more wide, man. I don't know.
All I know is I used to hate those because I'd go home and like, Mom, can we get these Ludens? She's like, this is just candy. I'm like, I know, but like,
they're delicious.
Can we just get them? She's like, nah, they're expensive, and we got like a 10-pound bag of Halls in the bathroom anyway.
I always thought Halls was like one of the like top tier brands.
No, they are, but like if you go and have a Ludens, which is a candy, at the age of 10, and then your mom's like, I got a sore throat. Here you go. Here's a Halls.
Oh, it's definitely.
I'd rather have a sore throat and be sucking down Ludens.
Yeah.
But I didn't. My sore throat got better, but like I felt like I was like breathing like ice fire for like fucking 20 minutes until like, and she'd always hear me crack. I'm like, you don't fucking eat him, you just suck him. And I'm like, God damn, I'm trying to get it over. It's too much. That was the worst because like if you ever had the 2-parent action, like you start doing shit like that, you're never safe. Like they start swinging. Whoever's in the passenger seat just starts swinging. You grew up in a lot nicer households because, like,
I mean, I didn't, but
I used to catch them. I was singing songs in the car. I'm sure you got in trouble for that kind of shit. Yo, I'd start singing a song, dude, and like fucking my mom would be like, "Who sings this?" I'd be like, "Yeah, whoever." Let them fucking sing, and then whapa!
I never got that. I would do like trivia questions for my parents.
Oh no, I'd get the shit kicked out of me. I started asking dumb questions to my parents while we're
like,
driving. We're driving 6 hours to Maine. My mom don't want to hear me asking her about like how many fucking capitals can you name on the Eastern Seaboard, you dumb bitch. I'm sure I'd be catching hands. Oh no. Yeah, we always had to listen to Cat Country 98.1. I'm like, can we listen to like oldies even? Just anything? I'm just tired of hearing the same. It's the same Dixie Chick song, and I want to cut all their heads off.
Because Earl had to die. That song?
That's a good song, though. And I like the Dixie Chicks, but again, that was things like when I got older, there's tons of country I still listen to. I couldn't listen to Dixie Chicks because my mom had that shit like on repeat. Like if we didn't listen to Cat Country, we had their fucking like stupid ass CD where they're like shitting on George Bush, and then like everybody hated him for a while. Yeah. You remember everybody in America, even though everybody knew George Bush was dumb, and they just said that like on like live television, something in a song. Everybody was like, "Fuck these cunts. He's the president." Like these are the same people that like didn't like George Bush, but they were like, "You can't say that about the Stars and Stripes." Yeah, and they just tripped. It just fell off. They were winning every fucking country music award you could have win. And as soon as they mentioned that dumb old fucking redneck from Texas, they immediately were like, "Nah, shut her down. Yep. Shut her down."
That was the end of the Dixie
I'm
Chicks.
patriotic.
Yeah, fucking George Bush, man. And I like how like all of a sudden now, he's like cool.
Well, he's cool
because he hangs out with Michelle Obama.
Yeah, no, because he's best friends with Michelle Obama. He's always like tickling her. So he's tickling her hands and shit when they're sitting next to each other in like meetings and stuff. It's so funny.
Brock's over there looking at Laura Bush, being like, "No, thank you."
Yeah, I don't really read too many children's books in schools, so Laura, you can just fuck right off. I mean, it's funny. Again, I don't blame George Bush for winning. Okay, like
that's not. I mean,
I don't think he rigged it. He's not smart enough. Dick Cheney's the shady fuck, but Dick Cheney's actually you got to watch that fucking movie. Vice? You got to watch it. Good. Watch it again. I watched it again like literally 2 nights ago.
I've been thinking about rewatching.
I was like, he is a fucking dude. Dick Cheney was he
piece
might.
Of shit.
Well, he's a piece of shit, but he also, dude, he ran the system for his own benefit, knowing how the system worked, and to come from like nothing, like that guy was a dumb piece of shit. From nothing, dude. From a dumb hole-in-the-wall town in Wyoming, I think it was. And, like, he fucking was a piece of shit. His fucking wife was going to leave his ass. And then he was like, "Oh, man, I shouldn't be a piece of shit."
If only that's how it works.
No, and then, dude, he did. He had, like, a fucking epiphany. And he was a genius. Like, I mean.
He shot someone in the fucking face and got away with it.
You can say evil genius if you want, but, like, he unequivocally ran the presidency for over 5 of those 8 years. And did that with nobody thinking he was doing anything other than being the VP, doing nothing.
And shooting people in the face while duck hunting.
Dude, that was one of the nicest things that he did. That motherfucker killed so many people in the Middle East, like just off of his words alone.
And now
remember after 9/11 when he just like, "Oh, get the president in a plane, shut him out of the fucking power. Let me just run the show now, okay?" Yeah. I was like, "What the fuck?" And every sitting at that table at the Pentagon in that underground bunker is all looking at him like, we can't do anything. Because he's a fucking smart dude. Shady, but smart. And I love, dude, the cast they had in that. Rumsfeld is fucking played by fucking Steve Carell. He was great.
I haven't seen this movie in like 2 years. But
yeah, you got to watch that movie, man.
Go back and rewatch
fucking,
it.
What's his name plays Colin Powell, the black guy. He's the American CIA agent, James Bond. He's awesome. I fucking can't remember his name. He's in Westworld, too.
I don't know. I don't remember. Like I said,
Did you watch Westworld?
I watched the first season and about. Did I watch season 2? I watched like 1 or 2 episodes of season 2, and then I kind of got out of it.
Oh, I love that fucking show.
I will say,
now that they're like, now that they're in like fucking like in a regular city and shit, it's like it's getting crazy. And like no, like they do, like they fucking like shit goes crazy, shit goes batshit, and they fucking like some of them get out into the real world. Like Marshawn Lynch is in the newest season.
The fuck? Why?
Yo, no, he's
dope.
He's in New York City because at that time like people like work jobs, and if you don't work jobs, you do like there's this crime like fucking like app like to do jobs like anonymously, like for like assassinations, robberies, and like Marshawn Lynch. You just happen to meet him because he's like meets up with like Aaron Paul, who's like an ex like fucking military guy, and is like into that like realm of business now.
They're about that action.
And it's like, yo, it's sick. The black chick from Lena something from Aziz Ansari's show, his like friend. His lesbian friend.
Oh yeah, I know who you're
it's
talking
her
about.
and Marshawn Lynch are like fucking boys, and they're running around robbing.
I want to see a little spin off of those two on a fucking show.
No, Marshawn Lynch has a beast mode moment in that show too, and he fucks up mad people. He runs through this crowd and like fucking fucks up mad people. It's
I fucking
sick.
love Marshawn Lynch.
It's so sick. He just bought a soccer team.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
I would go fucking be a fan of his team. He's fucking. You seen the video of him and like Richard Sherman? He's like, I'm going to the hood to hand out turkeys. I'm trying to restore my community.
Yeah, he just had an interview with Fauci.
Oh, with Dr. Fauci? Yeah. Who the fuck is Marshawn Lynch all of a sudden?
Yo, Marshawn Lynch is
He went from someone who like refused to fucking speak at press conferences.
I love
to,
that
like,
shit.
Now he's hanging with Dr.
I'm here because I
Fauci.
don't want to be fined. Oh, what's the next question? Oh no, I'm here because I don't want to be fined. Oh no, what about the game? Well, no, I'm just here
That
because
shit
I
is
don't
so
want to be fined.
stupid. Like, how are you gonna make someone like?
He's amazing. He ate them checks too. He's like, I don't give a shit. $2,500 and go. Yep,
'Cause
fuck
what
that.
was it? He even said too, like, I don't know if this is still true or like relevant, but like at some point, like after he retired, he hadn't touched like any of his like contract money. Like he was just living off like all the endorsements and shit.
Yeah, because he's not dumb.
No, he's not.
You know, he's not a dumb guy. People think because he talks the way he talks, like he's a very intelligent human being.
He's super
and he
smart,
talks
yeah.
the way he talks because that's how he grew up, and that's it. Like he was on, and he's talking to Fauci, and it's so funny. At the end of his first sentence, opening sentence, he looked at him. He's like, "Fauci, do you understand a word I just said?" and Fauci's like, "Yep." He's like, "Okay, so we on path," and he's like, "Yep, we're on a path, Marshawn."
I gotta see this. Where is this?
It's on Marshawn's Instagram. It's
So does he have like a show now where he interviews people, or was
No,
he
it was
just chilling with Dr. Fauci?
Yeah, he just literally the fucking FaceTime starts ringing. He's like about to talk it up with the big Fauci, you know, the doc, and like starts going on this thing.
I'm like so confused.
It's amazing. It's only the clip that I saw. It's not the whole interview. It's just like a 30-second clip, but it is hysterical. Immediately, I'm like, Marshawn Lynch, you are the man. That's exactly what I said, and I will follow all of his shit. But as soon as it popped up, I was like, get the fuck out of here. Is that Anthony Fauci on the other fucking screen?
Fucking Marshawn
And Marshawn Lynch is just like straight talking like a boss. And just the way he says, he's like, you understand a word I just said? And Fauci's like, yep, Marshawn, I kept up. Don't worry. And he's like, yeah, we on a path now. He's like, we are on a path. And I was like, dude, this is the greatest old white person talking to hands down the greatest NFL player that's ever lived. Like,
That's facts.
I hope he is a first ballot Hall of Famer. If he's not, I'll murder people.
Yeah, that would be fucking. If Julian Edelman has even fucking any chance,
He's not going to be a Hall of Famer.
I know, but dude,
No.
do you know how much like fucking dumb sports talk I had this week where people were like, Julian
That-
Edelman
that-
should be a Hall of Famer. You know, fucking. All right, I remember
All white people should be considered racist if he gets in the Hall of Fame.
there was
That's fine. I'm dead serious.
one
All of
episode
them.
where we talked about. I was like, yeah, no, I like the Colin Coward show. Fuck Colin Coward.
Yeah, that guy's a piece of shit.
He said Julian Edelman should be in the Hall of Fame, but Frank Gore should not. Tell me in what fucking realm that makes sense.
It doesn't make any sense. Frank Gore's
He
one of
said
the
because
greatest.
Frank Gore had never led the league in rushing for a season. What the fuck has Julian Edelman done for a season?
Yeah, he's caught great catches.
I will say, like, he's been like fucking a great postseason player.
No, he's amazing, but he's a 5'6" white guy who's never led like his team in receptions. Never mind like the league.
Yeah, that's just
Like-
fucking. I could not believe that. I was like, dude,
I mean,
cannot
okay,
listen to this
here,
stupid
proof
show
is in the
anymore.
pudding. He asked Gronk, whose back has been broken 1,000 times, to come out of retirement to come to Tampa Bay. Did not even think about asking Julian Edelman. It was like I have Godwin, I have fucking I'm a boy,
Evans,
Mikey
fucking
Evans, and
Scotty
then I'll grab Gronk.
And
do I
Antonio Brown.
need a 5'6" white Jew right now? Sorry,
He's only 5'6".
No, he's
Okay,
not.
okay. I was like,
he's like my height. And no, Julian, again, I love him.
no, he's a great football player.
But again, if you're gonna put him in the Hall of Fame, where the fuck Wes Welker better get in that fucking Hall
yeah.
of Fame the
Yeah.
fastest. He's
dude, he had what, like 3 years where he led the league in like receptions. Like,
he's had 3 years where he's like been like number 2 in yards in those years.
no, I meant like 3 years straight. Though.
No, I know.
Like,
Like,
it
he
wasn't
was
crazy.
and it wasn't just New England. He was filthy in fucking Miami.
Or was it Miami or the Denver?
No, it was Miami. He was old when he was in Denver.
that what-
We
okay.
got him from what we? I say we are the Patriots.
I knew you were a fucking Patriots fan. You fucking.
Well, no, when I was a little kid, I liked the Pats. I just never saw a game, and then I fucking refused to like the Pats because everybody got on their dick.
All the hype.
And I had seen the Redskins like 2 years before. But no, when I was a little kid, football team, whatever.
You guys are coming up with your new name.
I know. They're talking about making that the permanent name.
The football team?
It's a 50-50 shot that they have now said. Management and ownership has said it's a 50-50 chance that they either change it or Washington football team is going to be called the Washington fucking football team.
That's so bad.
And I'll never buy another piece of, I literally might have to change my favorite team.
Like, that's just like, hey, who's your favorite football team?
And I don't want to.
Football
and
team.
I don't want to because we're getting good right now.
Yeah.
Like, we're getting good. And
like, if I was you, I'd be stoked, but I would definitely hold off on buying any
jerseys.
jerseys.
There's rumors, because, like, when you freaked me out about, like, I hope you guys get Teddy Bridgewater. I'm like, fuck that. But there's rumors right now about us trading up.
Yeah.
Trading up to snag
Trey Lance or...
I hope Trey Lance, because I don't really care about any of the rest
I
of
did
them.
hear a lot that we, like, pretty much where the Panthers are at 8 would be, like, a really good spot for you guys, because that's most likely where Lance would fall, where it wouldn't be like a huge...
I just don't want to trade any of our defensive players away. If we can do it for draft picks in the
no,
future...
you just give us straight up, we'll take your 19, give us the 8, and give us, like, a second next year so we can replace that second that we got for giving us
I wish you were on the show, but that's not... They're going to try to hold us for ransom for, like, Sweat. They're going to try, to steal Montez Sweat.
I don't think they would do that. Because it's fucking Riverboat Ron. That's our boy.
They don't care. They fired Riverboat Ron.
In like the nicest way possible.
I don't think he should have been fired in the first place.
I think he should have. We were fucking... Not that we had a winning season since.
Yeah,
but,
it wasn't because of Riverboat Ron. It's because the team just wasn't playing well.
Yeah, no, it's because we mismanaged Cam Newton and fucking had Kyle Allen starting.
Yeah, and then we fucking swooped his dumb ass up too.
He's actually not a bad like backup quarterback.
He's a guy you should play for a game because somebody has a hurt shoulder. I don't ever want to see him on multiple games again.
He went 5-0 his first 5 games.
I don't give a shit.
Well, you guys gave us a fucking 5th round pick for him when he went undrafted.
Yeah, I know. He's stupid.
That was
stupid.
Good on our end.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Now we're gonna give you guys fucking Teddy Bridgewater.
I don't want
Teddy
that.
Two Gloves.
I love Teddy Two Gloves, but I don't
Teddy
want
Bridgewater.
No, don't do that.
Have Teddy Bridgewater on your...
He got screwed over. He got screwed over in Minnesota, bro.
Yeah, he fucking almost lost his leg.
Yeah, I know, but then like he never really got a shot to be back in that offense, and like
No.
I think Teddy Bridgewater is actually like really good. I just feel like it's never gonna happen now just because like that injury.
If he gets on a good enough team, I can see him being good, like he was with the Saints.
No, he was starting to get better at throwing, which was the thing in Minnesota, and then he hurt his leg, and I feel like he's worried so much about getting his legs under him.
Yeah, but dude, this season in Carolina, dude, he couldn't throw for shit, but he was running the ball.
That's what I just said.
No, I'm saying like he was running the ball like really well.
I just said that.
Yeah,
I literally just said that.
Oh.
I literally just said he's worked on his legs too much because of the injury, and he's gotten back to speed up there.
I misread you. My bad.
And he still hasn't learned how to throw a football. And then
gotcha.
you were like, "Yeah, he's running so good, but he can't throw." And I'm like, "Yeah."
Well, maybe I was just exaggerating your point.
See what I'm saying? What the fuck?
I don't know. I'm excited for draft day.
Why
man.
is it? I said the same thing. Oh, no, I was just making it more clear.
Just clearing it up?
You said something. I thought it sounded dumb, and then I thought I got a small wiener, so I'll fix this.
Speaking of small wieners, that brings us to our next topic.
No, we're not going to actually do that.
Oh, you just had me write it on the board for nothing?
I wanted you to say it out loud. That's great.
Dude, I don't like the word wiener.
That's good. Yeah, you didn't spell it right either.
That's not
What's your preferred
No,
word?
that's a last name Weiner.
dick.
It's WEI.
WEI wiener. Oh yeah. Wiener, small wiener.
You hate him so bad.
Someone go put a Y at the end. It'd be small winery, and then Yvette won't have like questions when she comes downstairs to do the laundry.
Maybe just erase it, and maybe winery wouldn't be spelled like that either. You dipshit.
I don't know how to spell.
There'd be no E
Oh yeah.
in the beginning. You just
Yeah,
get rid
right.
of it.
Huh.
Take those sunglasses off. Maybe that's it. You fucking.
No, I
dumb
can see
cop.
fine.
You sure?
You can't spell fine.
I can't spell fine though.
Oh my god.
Spelling's never been my forte. I still struggle like really bad spelling restaurant. Receive. I always fuck up the I with the E.
This is such a bad. What are you doing, Joe? You're
telling
just
you.
allowing
Like it
them.
is.
That's so fucking dumb.
So never like come over and be like,
Those were not like you could have picked such harder words to say that you couldn't spell correctly. Restaurant and receive.
those are the ones that like trip me up every time.
Are they mostly R words?
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
You just repeated one of the two words you said.
I was like, wait, does restaurant start with an R? Yeah, it does.
Oh my
You
god.
know what's crazy too? I haven't had like a single drop of alcohol today, so this is all me.
I know.
It's like that Drake song. Came up, that's all me. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what that is.
Champagne Poppy.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
I'd be so pissed if
It's fine. Yeah, we gotta take a break because you gotta make a sandwich. Come on, get your poodle skirt on. Get up in the kitchen.
All right, I'll be right back.
Okay. Chip, chop, chip. Bah! Yeah, you got me excited with that.
Right?
I do that. He is like the only person that I don't mind like those stupid ad libs. Like,
Chief
thank
Keef?
you. No, 2 Chainz.
Oh.
2 Chainz. Like when he talks about scimitars, man. Like it's my guy.
Wait, what?
Scimitar.
Scimitar?
The weapon.
What song is this?
Like an axe.
Talking about scimitars.
2 Chainz?
Yeah, what's the?
I don't know what the title of it is, but it's an ill ass.
I can only imagine how he fits it in. Like,
it's sick. It's sick.
I'm gonna kill your bitch with the scimitar. Like probably something like that.
No, I need you. Yeah, Jake needs to get on this.
Yeah,
type
Jake,
in
I kind of
scimitar
want to see
and
what
2
song this
Chainz
is because I do love me some 2 Chainz.
It's a popular song too. It's a popular song. Yo, it's so funny you don't know that. That was when I hated 2 Chainz, and then I heard this song and I was like, yo, this guy is so much fun. Like
I was gonna say like
every 5 seconds, fire.
Like you cannot hate 2 Chainz. Like
no, I did for a bit. I did, and then and then he was awesome on Vice. Like,
oh yeah, the most expensive shit.
He's fucking hysterical. Yeah. He is the funniest. He's a nice guy too. Like he meets all these older people. He just reminds me of like how like Martha Stewart loves Snoop Dogg. Like everybody loves 2 Chainz. Like these old white guys that are totally definitely hate rap, and they meet 2 Chainz, and then they just like. He's just like you can't not like him. He's hysterical.
Did you see the one where what is he? I think it's the one where they make like the weed food, the infused food, and then he tries something, dude, and like he's like fucking stoned
dude,
on that show.
And I love him so much because he's one of those great fucking like stories. Like he'd been trying to be a rapper for like he didn't make it like his big like break was when he was like 42.
Yeah. Like well, even then, like, dude, he had like a full.
No, he had a full career that nobody.
No,
knew
he
about.
had a full scholarship to go play college basketball and graduated with a 4.0. From fucking which university? I don't remember off the top of my head, but he's actually like a really intelligent guy, and I think he gets shit on a lot because of some of his better lyrics.
They're awesome. He's just scimitar, bro.
Yeah, it's fucking.
I'm like pissed now.
I just heard a song from him too the other day. He was like a feature on this Benny the Butcher song, and like one of his lyrics, I was like, that was fucking dope.
That's a rapper's name.
Benny the Butcher. Yep. I don't really like him, but
yeah, he sounds like an idiot.
I tried to get into him because I'm like. Haven't heard any good rap albums this year, really. It's just been a bunch of dog shit. And I was like...
No. I guess that came out in 2020.
Which one?
The deluxe edition of the Matters LP, the side 2.
I think they're considering it for 2021, though. Because that was one that came up.
And that was really good, then.
I haven't listened to it.
Yeah, you did. You said you slept on it.
I think that was the first one, though, right?
That's the first side, you mean?
Yeah.
Music to be murdered by?
I think so. Yeah. There's a lot of good like little cuts on that album.
No, you should listen to the second one. It's really good.
I should.
Yeah, it's dumb.
Nothing?
I'll find it.
Nothing about scimitars?
No, I swear to God, it's like the greatest thing
fucking
ever.
Making shit up, Eugene.
I can't make this up. It's that good.
Well, while they're looking, I guess I'll keep the show going.
Shut the fuck up, Joe.
Yeah, so my favorite 2 Chainz song is definitely Feds Watching. It's got this slick production by Pharrell. Kicks in, it's got the flashing cameras going on in the background. And it's got a catchy little hook on it. Some great lyrics. Fucking 2 Chainz, man.
Is it I'm Different? I swear to God, it might be on I'm Different.
Is it on I'm Different?
I'm dead serious. It's fucking...
I forgot that he even has that song.
Dude, that song, I'm telling you, I almost want us to have to listen to this right now because it's so great. He's different.
He is different. Can you hear it?
No, I was just doing it for a second for a joke. I'm not gonna play the fucking song.
I thought we were just gonna sit here and have a listening party.
No, and like hope to hear scimitar and we can all freak out. No, we'll set
be like, let's try another song.
It would be easier for James to just do that like during editing anyway.
You take over. I'm gonna look.
Okay, I'm telling you, it's. I don't know what fucking song it is now. It's making me mad though. He says scimitar. No, it's sick. Joe, it'd be easier to see your phone if you took your sunglasses off.
No, they're polarized.
I hate him. He keeps saying that. I don't give a fuck.
How do you spell scimitar?
I was waiting for it. I believe it's SC, right? I think it's SC. Just try to type it in whatever way you think, and maybe it'll know how dumb you are, and it'll fix it. Like Google does that. It's like, did you mean this? You fucking cottony fuck. I hate that about Google. Like when I'm like gonna rush and I'll type something in, and I'm like, of course I didn't mean to say that, Google. It's not even autocorrect. Like it shows you what you typed, and it's like ART instead of R. And they're like, "Did you actually mean this and not this? You fucking simpleton!" Like, and I'm like, "Yeah, no, of course I didn't mean. Of course I meant R. What's? Oh, fuck you." Hey, how's it going, Joe?
Not good. I can't find it.
Did you figure out how to spell scimitar?
Yeah, no, I got that one.
You need to see the doctor. Your hands look like you've been like you had to put them in like a time warp.
What does that mean?
Look beat up. I know it's because of the thing, but
I have psoriasis.
I know. I want the doctor to do a better job. There are certain days where I think you're dying from the hands up.
No, it's just my nails.
No, I know.
You think it's funny. I have.
It's not funny. I hate it.
Early onset I can't fucking pronounce it. I'm so mad. Psoriatic arthritis. Okay.
Is that why you complain about being pinched all the time?
Not because of my arthritis, just because it hurts. I got some arm fat back there. Fuck people who pinch in the back of the arms. That's some baby ass bitch shit.
That's what they call it, a horse bite.
Horse bite?
Yeah, no, dude, this kid, I've never seen him react so poorly. It was the greatest thing I've ever witnessed in my life. I punched him in the back of the arm. He's never reacted like that. I thought I was going to fight him because he yelled so loud. I was like, holy shit, I don't like that rage coming. I started to get hot about it, even though I'm the one that pinched him, but he reacted I'm dead fucking serious. If you do that fucking shit again. And I was like, do I need to raise the level now again?
Yeah,
like, what the fuck?
We're about to fight.
I was like so concerned for myself. I was like, I'm going to have to fight Joe because he's yelling at me about pinching his arm right now.
I don't fuck with that.
It was the most uncomfortable I've had in my
I really don't
friendship.
get mad, but.
It did. It was it was funny, but at the same time, for a second, I was like, oh, we're going to fight now because he just yelled at me like that about pinching his arm. But the rage in his eyes, it was like I just killed his mom in front of him. It was so close to that. You see how he's getting angry just thinking about it? He's like, that moment.
I haven't been pinched in the back of the arm since. Except, you know what?
No.
In our car, the Beamer. So the way like the locks are, so when you lock the car,
you got your arm up?
it fucking pinched me like 6 months ago.
Did you almost beat the car up?
I almost beat Yvette up. No, I'm just kidding.
Domestic violence is necessary. I had my back of my arm.
You're not gonna give me a fucking warning? You gonna fucking lock the doors while you're driving?
Smack her right in the face. Just fucking, hey, it's the back of my arm, you stupid bitch.
That shit hurt though.
Yeah, dude. You are such a smooth, even keel guy that does not get angry about anything. It is so funny that your rationale goes out the fucking window because of being pinched in the back of the arm.
It's like there's a nerve there. That
Everybody
when you pinch that, like
everybody has like something like that that's really stupid that they get angry about, but that one takes the fucking cake for me.
That's like pretty much it for me.
Like I feel like that's the only way you could maybe
that, and people who say like, "Oh yeah, bro, that shit was a movie."
I've never heard anyone.
People say that now. They'll be like,
"No, they don't."
Yeah, bro. Me and the boys went out last night. Shit was a movie, bro. Shit was a movie.
I don't know.
I fucking hate it. Jake Paul said it like about something recently, and then I've heard it like other people like. Shit's so like stupid. Just say shit was a good time.
I don't know if this is a good thing to compare to you freaking out about your arm, but okay, that was good.
Do you have something that makes you freak out like that?
Everything.
When people,
everything.
Okay.
Have you watched this podcast?
Yeah, okay.
I looked at the monitor for a second.
No.
Oh, the camera's this way.
No, not like that. Not to the level that Joe gets with his arm. I've never gotten on this show, so don't push it. I'm telling you, people don't know. It's so fucking intense and over the top. Literally, probably like getting yelled at. Like when people when their like tone gets above where I think, and I'm loud and I like to yell, but when it reaches something that like I would have to go out of my way to get to, it like turns a button on. It's not a good button. I hate it. Like Alex screamed at me for the first time in a long time the other day, and I had to like sit there and breathe because I was like, people yell at me about getting loud like that. I'm fucking like I'm there now. Like, and it's the same thing like that night with Joe. Like when like I don't know. There's just it's something that turns on. I'm like I'm gonna fucking hit this person. Like that's too much, especially when I don't understand it. And I originally didn't understand it. Like I pinched him, and I thought it was anything else at first too because he fucking bugged the fuck out. Like started directly, and he's never had the balls to scream at me. He screamed right the fuck in my face, and I was like, yo. I know I just pinched him. Is that what the fuck's happening? Because if it is, I'm gonna fucking lose it right now. And then like a second later, he was still angry, and he's like, no, don't fucking play that shit. And I was like, wow, yeah. So shit like that, I guess. I mean, Joe's probably right. There is a lot of things. I mean, Alex sees it all the time. There's tons of stuff like in the car, especially now we have the kid. Like I was bad when I was alone. And now, like, anytime anybody makes a mistake, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna follow this person
You're like,
for 3
fucking
blocks.
baby on board.
No, I'm like, dude, I hate those stickers. Every time I see one of those stickers and I have a child, I want to do something dangerous.
I have one.
Just to worry them. I know. I just don't like them. I don't like that. It's like people would go out of their way to get in an accident if not for that sign. That's what I don't like. I don't like the balls on this family to think, oh no, some cunt asshole who's got road rage is gonna make a better decision now because he reads this. Oh,
They might be like, I was gonna fuck you up if it wasn't for that baby on board.
That's what I'm saying though. That's bullshit. Like nobody's going out of their way. If somebody has road rage like that, they're not gonna see that sign and say, you know what, I'm gonna do a vehicular manslaughter on another car. They're not. They were angry.
Be like, I'm gonna be rational and calm down now.
No, they were crazy enough to do that in the first place. And for normal people, I'm not going out of my way to get in an accident with somebody that has that fucking like. I didn't want to get in an accident. Now, like I'm telling you, I see that sign and it's like a bull seeing red. I'm like, I'm gonna tailgate this prick until maybe I can scare them. And to think of taking that down
on board, man, that's not cool.
I know. I don't care about your baby, and I don't think people care about mine. So I don't put that sign on there. I just drive appropriately to try to keep my family alive. I don't need a fucking placard in the back saying, "Hey, I got something that I made a mistake back here."
Precious cargo.
Oh, I hate it. And same with those families with their stickers of the people.
Yeah, I don't like those ones.
No, dude. When I was young, I was a horrible person. I would go through like parking lots and just be like, what if like this like wiped them from the planet and just take them off?
Can you imagine they're inside shopping at Walmart and just disappears?
And like in Avengers, like they go into the blip. I'm just
I don't feel so good, Mom.
I'm like fucking Thanos, man. You don't have a son now. You don't even have a dog. You got one girl.
You're getting so excited over this. You're like, what if? I'm just gonna like.
I'm dead serious.
I'm gonna go to like a Target one day and run into you fucking on the back of a minivan, just like goodbye, Mama.
Yeah. Okay. Not now. Like I'm that I did that shit when I was probably like
27,
like 19. No, in like the Walmart parking lot in Falmouth, Mass.
Yeah.
I wasn't doing that. You can't do that out here.
Let Jacob speak. He's been going up and down for like ever.
I was just saying, Tom Segura has a good bit about that, talking about how that's a good way to advertise to like pedophiles. There's like a little Timmy goes to soccer every Tuesday.
Yeah. No, I got in a lot of trouble when I was in school. I got in a lot of trouble. My mother hated me. My first car, like
What?
Yeah, no, wait for it. No, you know all those people that had those fucking stickers, like fucking my like students, like an honor student at this fucking school, and I got that sticker at like Newbury Comics that said I fucked your honor student.
What?
And I put and I had that on my car driving through town for like 4 years.
Fucked your honor student.
No.
Those are like you probably got that Spencer's or something.
I just told you. I said it. Newbury Comics.
Oh, Newbury. I didn't hear you.
I know. Yeah. So now my mom one day she didn't notice for like a full year. And I think I pulled in right in front of her, like onto the shells of our like driveway and shit. And like she like got out of the car and she's like, "What the fuck is that?" And I was like, "Oh, you know those like stickers? Like, oh, this is my honor student." She's like, "Yeah, I wish I could have gotten one of those." I'm like, "Yeah, good."
Instead I'm over here fucking them.
No, I started laughing. I was like, "Funny thing is, you probably could have for like 4 years."
Yeah.
And she's like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "Exactly. There you go." So yeah, I fucked your honor student. I thought it was funny. She's like, "Are you out there?" I'm like, "Mom, what? I don't ask them what their grades are."
that's not the entry limit.
No, I don't.
Well, what was your GPA, miss?
Just for no, and I would have so many parents that I knew in town because it's a small town. So many parents I knew in town. You beat a light, they pull up next to you, and you know that they have like a hot daughter that happens to go to the same school you do, and they would just look at me with the shittiest, dirtiest looks, and I'm like, yeah, could be. Give it a couple years. It hasn't happened yet.
Scouting.
A couple of them. No, it's not scout. I ended up fucking her like 10 years. It was like 10 years later.
Nice.
What's her name? Fucking, I can't even remember now.
Claudia.
No. I would never do that.
You would never fuck a Claudia?
No.
What if she was a babe?
I feel like it wouldn't happen.
Like, come on, you fuck
Claudia
me.
Schiffer is the only one I feel like with that name that I've ever known that was attractive. She's like a model back in the 80s.
I don't even know a lot of I don't think I know one single.
Stop saying Claudia.
Claudia.
Yeah, you're about to
There's
say
like
like
because
that.
you have Claudia and then you have Claudia.
No, we don't. There's no Claudia.
Or that's just how someone from Boston says it's getting Claudia out, you know? No?
Not good. I can't remember her name, but whatever.
All I know is that I got in trouble because of a bumper sticker one time.
You think I would have gotten in trouble with mine?
I saw like a bumper sticker on someone's car when I was like,
so you took it.
4th grade. And it said,
so you stole.
mean people suck, nice people swallow. And I was in school one day and someone told me like, you suck. And I was like, you swallow. And the teacher was just like, what did you just say? I got in trouble.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
I'd be so proud of you if they brought you home and they were like, yeah, your son. I've been like, I would have kept it real in this probably. Yeah, that's not good. That is not good, Joe.
My mom got fucking pissed at me when
I'd
we got arrested because I rolled on the back of the pegs.
I would give you so many candies. What? You lived a good life.
No, so there was one
You
time.
lived a good life, man. When
I
your
was in,
mom is like, you can't be driving home on the pegs the whole way.
When I was in 5th grade, me and my friend Nick Harrington, so he was on the back of my pegs with no shoes and no helmet, and the police pulled up to us and they're like, hey, he can't be on the back of those pegs if you don't have a helmet and shoes on. And they were like, okay. And then once the cops got down,
so funny. Isn't it so funny what small town cops have the time to do?
That's what they
like. Isn't that amazing? That happens all over the place. We would get stopped. Are you guys about the snowball cars? And we're like, no.
Dropping snowball.
Why are you all hiding behind like the school sign? I'm like, it's a good place to hide for hide and seek. And he's like, you're all here. I'm like, you don't know. They would just wait in the parking lot, and a second later, all 6 would jump up behind the sign and peg the next car goes by. His lights would go on, and they pretend to chase you through the woods to the White Hen Pantry, and then you go on your separate ways. He'd get back on with his night, and we'd be like, "Yeah, let's go fucking throw some snowballs at cars."
That was always fun.
No, we got chased by like some guy that I thought was gonna actually murder us. We usually did it in groups, be like 6, 7 of us on the hill. Only like 3 or 4 of you would jump up at a time because you're not trying to peg one car with 7 snowballs. It's dangerous. You can scare the shit out of somebody. They're like, what does it end? No, that's what happens. And so nobody communicated. So all 9 of us got up at the same time and just peppered this dude. All of us landed, got straight windshield, side window, peppered this motherfucker, and he fucking spun his car out in the middle of the street. And he stopped, slamming the brakes. He saw us all sitting there in awe on the hill, and he peeled the fuck out, went over the fucking curb, right down the hill of this elementary school, right at us, and parked up on the lawn in front of the big toy, jumped out of his car, straight up chased us for a half mile through these woods, all the way to White Hen. And all 9 of us are in this little fucking like 7-Eleven looking motherfucking thing. And we know the old lady that works there. He runs in, he's like, you see some kids? Where are they? And we're all literally just praying that she still likes us because we haven't stolen in a while. And like, she didn't say anything, thank God. But I was literally like, we're all going to be murdered. And he did. He went up and down the streets. The rest of the night, he went up and down the 2 streets next to the elementary school because he saw 2 of us didn't go to White Hen. We went and cut through the woods, and they went back to my friend's house. And so he just kept going up and down until he saw one of us, like literally later that night, and banged on the door asking for like one of our parents or whatever. And
that's fucking crazy.
No, it was the most terrifying night of our lives. We were like, dude, this guy is... And which, at the time, if I had been... I don't know how old he was, but I'm sure if it was me at my age and that had happened to me, I would have completely forgot that I used to do that as a child, and I would have got out of the car, and not only would I have chased, I would have caught at least 2 of them and beaten the shit out of them. It would have been so bad. Damn. No, dude, 9 straight up solid snowballs. This guy straight up spun. Thank God it's, again, small town in the winter, so it's like just him on the road. But he did a full 360 in the middle of the street because of the panic that went through his head because he didn't know what was happening. It was just like ding, 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 ding.
He's like, is Iraq bombing us right now with those weapons of mass destruction?
No, I don't think that was ever a thought in his head.
Maybe it was.
I think he figured out that it was snow, but he just didn't understand why there was so much of it.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up, man. Like I've done me and my friends one time, we were in a drive.
You never did that?
No, we did.
I was gonna say you had to have snowballed cars. Everyone.
I used to live right by the railroad tracks, so we would snowball the train. Fucking take that.
That's not even fun.
Yeah, it is.
What? He's on a track, dipshit. There's no chance.
We can't get you.
There's no chance of anything
bad.
Like,
come get us. You
I
can't
know,
turn that
but
around.
that's half the thrill. When you see brake lights and you think all these people might make a bad decision tonight.
Yeah.
And a lot of people do stop.
Or did you ever do this? Me and my friends one time were at McDonald's, and then we got our food first, and then we took a snowball and fucking hucked it in there.
Oh, no. I wouldn't know. Because one town, one McDonald's, you go there again. Like, they know. You can't play that game.
Yeah, who cares?
That's how you get your fucking $1 McDoubles, baby.
Dude, I used to be at
we used to pull together like change. We'd steal from our mother's cars and all get there and like, how much can we get? Like 4 McChickens, 6 McDoubles, and 1 large fry. And then like Andrea would always pipe in and be like, yeah, guys, can I at least get 1 McChicken? It's like, Andrea, you didn't bring any money again.
And he's like, blow up his spot right now.
No, dude, he didn't care. Andrea had no shame at the time. Andrea was a savage. He was just like, guys, how many times you go to my house and get like free Kool-Aid and a bunch of other shit? Okay? Like,
no, I'm not gonna say anything.
Yeah. And then like, oh, that's where you were going with that? The Kool-Aid's a good drink. Fuck you. Okay, so fuck you. That's what your pause was? That's worse. He knows that I'm not. Fuck you.
I'll appreciate it.
No, he won't. He'll be like, fuck you. Fine. We had Tang. You remember Tang?
Yeah.
Tang was the business.
Tasted even worse when you just...
But yeah, Andrea had no shame. He was like, yes, dude, come on, get out of here. Give me McChicken and McDouble now.
Dude, and then you take them and you make them a gangbang?
Yeah, I know. Oh, I did that once. It's just too much, even for a little kid.
And then you take a little buffalo sauce? Ooh.
We didn't do the buffalo sauce. My gangbang was just a thing sandwiched together. That was it.
Oh, well, I used to love me a gangbang with some buffalo sauce.
You ever had a gangbang?
Double cheeseburger. All right, so
Look at this guy.
everybody makes it different, but you take the double cheeseburger, you basically take the 2 patties and then separate it from there. And you take not just the chicken from the McChicken,
Everything, the whole
not just one bun from the you take the whole fucking sandwich and then you put it in the middle and then you put it back on and then you eat it like that.
So it's kind of like a double then, but it's like
Little McChicken.
It's just a lot of bread and a little bit of meat.
It's less bread than the Big Mac. The Big Mac is the biggest joke in the world. If anybody's ever wondered why the Big Mac is like $3 cheaper than the double quarter pounder, because it's literally 8 slices of bread, 2 patties, and Thousand Island. You've been fucked. Okay, I hate that that's their flagship sandwich too.
I didn't know the Big Mac was just like it was always
It's
called
like
the Big Mac.
$5.
I thought the
just
Big
a
Mac
sandwich.
was
It's
called the
cheap.
Big Mac because I remember they had like a promotion with Mark McGuire when he was like, you know,
Oh my God! You thought that McDonald's, a company that had been around for almost 80 years at that time, they got their nickname from a baseball player who just started playing pro like 20 years before.
yeah. And then I was like, why haven't they changed it yet? Didn't he do steroids?
You're an idiot. You're an idiot.
Yeah, that's what I thought for the longest time. But then I was like, oh no,
You think that's how we got like nicknamed Sammys for sandwiches because of Sammy Sosa?
dude, he looks so bad now.
Well, yeah, he Michael Jackson.
He fucking Michael Jackson more than Michael Jackson.
He got sick, yeah, or whatever. What's
Oh,
the
that's
disease?
what it was?
What's the disease with Michael's skin pigment? It's a skin pigment disease. It's a disease.
Oh, I didn't know it was a disease. I thought
Michael
that
Jackson didn't go to the Crayola people and say, turn me white.
Well, I didn't think that. I just thought maybe I thought he like changed his.
No, it's a pig. No,
I didn't know
it's
that.
a disease.
Wow.
Sammy Sosa didn't want to turn pink.
White.
He's pink.
He's pink now?
He's fucking pink. No, I don't think he's white. He's a shade I've never heard before.
But then he also grew
He's
out
not burnt
like curly
sienna.
hair
He's
and-
not tan. He looks like what's his name? When Javier Bardem plays the villain in James Bond.
Oh, in Skyfall?
Yeah, with the fucked up face. Yeah, like that's what he looks like now. It's terrifying.
Yeah, that's a great Bond villain.
What's it called?
vitiligo.
Yeah.
Vitiligo.
Yes. No, it's a real thing.
Oh,
you know
'cause
that model?
that's what that model
You know
has,
that
yeah.
beautiful model
I know
who's
what
got
you're talking
vitiligo? She's got patches everywhere though.
She's nice.
Yeah, no, she isn't she dating somebody we like Wiz Khalifa or something? I don't know. She's dating somebody.
We like Wiz Khalifa?
I like Wiz
Collectively?
Khalifa. Him and what's his name? Fuck me.
Currency?
No.
Yeah, I was like thinking the same thing.
No. My boy from Alabama. I'm so mad right now.
Yellow Wolf?
Yeah, him and Yellow Wolf. When Yellow Wolf wasn't big yet, Yellow Wolf opened for Wiz Khalifa at UNH. And I was there, and Yellow Wolf was nuts. He got on he started playing at like 7:30, and this mother was like pouring whiskey all over the front of the crowd. Like there were so many police officers so
Yeah,
upset.
because there probably no
It
one
at
there
a
was
college.
21.
No, it was at a college. It's at a college. No, it was pro good. And then he was shitted, having such a good time, jumping in the crowd every 5 seconds in the middle of songs. And then Wiz Khalifa came on, and it was awesome. But he again, I think he had to pay some crazy fine because he was like, they told me he couldn't smoke weed, and he was like, yeah, well, I'm either not doing this show or I'm.
Yeah, I remember that was like a thing for like the longest time where like you'd go to concerts and then like they would spark up on stage and they'd be like, oh yeah, it's cool. And then like you'd see people in the
No,
crowd
then
spark
you
up,
get
and security would
arrested.
go over and be like, you gotta fucking go. It's
Yeah.
like, the fuck?
No. He made a huge thing about it because they tried to kick out 2 kids in the front to start sparking blunts and pass them around. And he was like, fuck that. And he paused the whole show and then fucking grabbed 3 blunts that he had rolled on the table and then distributed them throughout the fucking crowd.
That's dope.
And was like, anybody that gets thrown out, fucking come fucking find me. Like, right, like stay and like come find me. I'll fucking pay you money. And so all security backed off. I was like, what the fuck, Wiz Khalifa, you're a boss.
Dude, Wiz Khalifa's cool, man.
It was really, yeah, see, now he's cool. You were thinking about shitting on him for a minute.
No, actually, I don't mind Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah, you don't mind him? What are you doing?
I have an itch.
Stop.
What did I have? Psoriasis.
I know you have fucking anxiety itch though. You're like itching like this, like fucking, I don't know.
That's just where it was on my arm.
Oh my god!
You want to hold it like this?
Oh, I'm so itchy
On the podcast, Eugene?
I'm so sad. I got a baby.
Looks like you're going through withdrawals.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I need my cortisone cream.
That Ray Charles shake, fucking.
And do the mess around.
You got the. God, I got that junkie.
What's your favorite Wiz Khalifa song, Eugene?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know the titles of any of them.
Oh, okay.
I remember Black and Yellow.
Black and Yellow.
It wasn't my favorite song because I hate the Steelers.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
But I do like the song. But no, my favorite song. It's I don't know. I mean, I love it because I played it at her funeral. But like the song with Charlie Puth did. Yeah,
dude. Do you remember that one
That's a good
time
song.
when I was pulling out of when we lived in the valley? I was pulling out for work, and we had this gate that you had like a little fob, so you'd have to press it to like wait for it to slide. So I was leaving as Eugene was pulling in, and he was listening to that song. So he pulls in and literally just rolls down his window and like slowly drives by while that song's playing. He's just like, "It's been a while."
yeah, no.
Dude, I fucking went to work and I was like, "Yo, today's a good day." Like it lined up so perfectly. And he didn't mean it like that too.
No, I'm just the man. I do that a lot. I used to do that at Falmouth High School. We'd pick up my friend who was like when I was like coming home for my vacation because I wasn't going there at the time, and like we'd go pick him up in Bears or Shed, and we go and like play Justin Timberlake's like Cry Me a River as loud as we could with all the windows down. Like in front of all the kids though, because they were in trailers at the time because there was construction. So they're walking in and out, and it was so fun. He gets so pissed. He's like, "Why do you do this every time?" And then so we started playing like the Beatles. Started playing like fucking so many fucking awesome Beatles songs, like Fast and Loud, and like and then Queen, and he hated that. And Android hated that. I would always play Queen or like some other song that he would like be like, "Yo, no homo," but like that shit's like chill, and like I would play it with the speakers as loud as possible on Main Street Falmouth in front of all these people we all knew. This motherfucker would literally duck and hide himself.
Those are like of all the songs too. Like an artist, like I'd be stoked. I'd be like, "Oh yes, please, let's blast some Queen." Come on, Android, what are you doing?
I was when we were much younger.
Yeah.
Much younger. Android's more polished now.
Good job, buddy.
I didn't do anything. Get the fuck out of here. I'm not his dad. He did it. He had a bunch of kids and he made it work. He's a good guy. Yeah, he's thumbsing up you. No, so that's. I'm hoping we get back there in November. You going back east anytime soon to see the famo?
My sister graduates in June. I don't know if we're gonna be able to make it because they're like only letting like 5 people per person go. So I don't think I made the cut, unfortunately. But no, I think I'm going to be going back at the end of August. My friend's getting married. So I think it'll just be me though, because tickets are fucking expensive all of a sudden. They've been like super cheap. And dude, like I think
you're bad at finding flights.
No, I only fly Southwest. I only fly Southwest.
What?
All your baggage is included. Fucking, you get to pick to sit wherever you want. You get a free bag of pretzels and usually like a half a can of soda.
Thanks, Southwest. I love this warm ginger ale from
They
Canada
put ice
Dry.
in it if you ask. You just gotta ask.
You only fly Southwest?
Dude, I love Southwest.
JetBlue's the way to go.
Fuck JetBlue. I'd rather have lose my left nut.
That's a lie.
You ever been on Spirit? No, I'll fly. I'll fly JetBlue.
Yeah,
JetBlue.
Have you ever been on Spirit Airlines?
Yeah,
that shit. You said you only fly Southwest.
I have been on Spirit though when I was like 4.
No, you hadn't. Spirit
had when I went.
Spirit Airlines was not around when you were 4 years old.
I said when I was poor.
Oh, I just said 4. I was like, fuck you.
I was like, dude, I've definitely been poor before. Damn, I'm just.
You're poor now.
I'm doing all right, bro. No, I'm pretty poor. I was doing good for a little bit, and then like we had like 1 week where we didn't fund that many loans, and I was like, fuck, I should have saved some money. No, I'm just kidding.
I didn't like that. No. That wasn't my favorite.
I don't like you.
Yeah.
I'm
going to lose some money.
This isn't, I mean, one day, so when I went to Florida, like.
You went to Florida?
4 years ago.
Okay, I wish you had told me that because we wouldn't have been friends.
You've never been to Florida?
I've been there. It's a horrible place.
It's not that great, but
it's fucking rancid people.
You remember I was living with you. I went to Isla Morada for my cousin's wedding, and
oh yeah, I don't remember that at all. I was drinking a lot.
I
literally. Oh my god, Joe's been gone for a while.
You had a seizure while I was gone. Because I remember you called me. You're like, I had a seizure, and I was like, "You all right?"
This wouldn't have been something to talk about
on the podcast.
Yeah,
he didn't have a seizure. He was just scared and cold.
I appreciate the emails I'm going to get now from the 5 people that do watch this.
Sorry, man. Didn't mean to blow up your spot. But anyway.
It's a joke. Get the fuck out of here. I'm getting nervous.
Anyway, so.
Yeah. I was in Florida at my cousin's wedding, and it was great. And then I came home, and I had herpes. Florida.
I didn't even do anything. I just fucking.
You just sat down.
Drank a bottle of water.
Yeah. Oh, no, definitely don't do that. You got to import it from anywhere. Like the dirtiest part of Louisiana has cleaner water than Florida. No, Florida's a horrible place. Don't ever go there, okay? Just don't. Unless you want to go to Disney World, which I need to go. Because Disney World, I know everybody out here is like Disneyland and all these shit. Disney World is literally triple the size. It has way more shit. The Universal in Florida, the Universal, I'm so mad I still haven't been able to go. They have the full Harry Potter world. Like, I love the one at Universal here, but it's only Diagon Alley, and it's fucking like, or it's only, Diagon Alley. It's like, whatever the fuck that little part that it is, and then the castle. You can actually, I feel like you can actually tour the castle in Florida, and they have Diagon Alley and, it's Hogsmeade. That's what's at Universal.
I went to the one in Universal.
We gotta go soon, Itchy. So you want to say anything in closing remarks? I feel bad, but
you
get rub some lotion.
It's bad.
You got any aloe vera?
Aloe vera surprisingly doesn't work.
It does if you get fresh ones. You gotta make your own plants. You gotta cut them up, get a little fucking squeeze on. It's great. It's
I use a nice cortisone cream, but
you need the high stuff. Big boy.
You know, fucking
Get some big itch.
No, I got a doctor's appointment next week, so
I love that.
Dude, I'm so excited.
This isn't little. You talk about the doctor. Go ahead.
Yeah,
this is our finishing product. Don't touch your glasses to think about it harder. Just
I had
go.
an itch on my.
Just fucking talk about the doctor, Joe.
Yes, I'm going to the doctor, but I'm stoked because I'm finally going to be getting this like shot medication, which is going to alleviate my symptoms from my psoriasis. So not only is it going to take away like all the scales and shit, it's going to help with my nails that look like fucking. I shut them in a car door repeatedly.
No, you look like the Crypt Keeper's niece.
I look like the Crypt Keeper's niece. Hello, we're switching things up a little bit different this week. I know typically you're accustomed to seeing another bearded face. Less attractive, a little funnier, but yeah, we're gonna be doing something different this week where I'm just gonna go ahead and talk. I don't know if it's gonna be like a coherent rant exactly. Probably is gonna be like a subway map. It's just gonna be going all kinds of different directions. So yeah, we're here to talk about my small dick. That's what I'm gonna be talking about today. It's been really inconvenient. So like I was lucky enough to be able to like, you know, consummate one child, but like I'm super nervous for the second one because like for the first time, like I was able to like position a lot of the lights so she never actually saw it. So she still doesn't really know. Like she could probably feel it, but like I feel like she was just kind of like, oh, whatever, like you're a nice guy. But now with the second child, like, you know, eventually she's gonna have to see my dick. And so yeah, no, I'm just kidding with all this, but seriously. Something I did want to talk to you about today. I didn't really have anything planned. This is just straight off the top. But yeah, I just want to say, you know, people, you know, be nicer out there. You know, you never know what someone's going through. This is why Eugene does this. Yeah, no, just be nice to people, man. There's no reason to be a dick. I was thinking earlier today, like there was one time my great grandmother passed away, and we didn't really have like a, you know, exact funeral or a wake or anything like that. But I remember me and my family were at my Nana's house, and, you know, we were just kind of like, you know, bonding over, you know, sharing my great grandmother's life and, you know, celebrating her. And we're like, okay, let's go get Subway for lunch. And we went to Subway and we were ordering like 8 subs. And this bitch making the subs, the sandwich artist, as they call them, you know, she went to SU. And so after we order like the 3rd or 4th sub, she makes a little comment like, you guys could have called ahead of time. And I was probably like, I want to say I was a little younger then, so I didn't really feel comfortable like calling this lady out. But now I definitely would feel being like, hey lady, my great grandmother just passed away and you want to give a shit for not calling in so you could have a little bit more time making 8 subs. This used to be a fucking car wash. No joke. The Subway in my hometown used to be a fucking car wash. And then they turned it into a Subway. It's about the size of a fucking like those little, what are those things they put on like cruise ships where they ship stuff? A shipment container. It's about the size of a shipment container, probably smaller. But yeah, it just goes to show, you know, someone's great grandmother could have just passed away and you want to be an asshole about them not calling in to make 8 subs. There's more important things in life, people. There's more important things in life, people. You know, we got a lot going on, you know. We're dealing with the climate crisis. Russia's back to their, you know, shenanigans over in fucking the Ukraine. Probably going to invade it any day. We'll see what happens with that. Hopefully nothing. What else? Fucking COVID's still raging. Fucking the Johnson & Johnson vaccine apparently is giving people blood clots. So that's you know, nothing like hurrying up to get a vaccine out there and then you got to pull it back because people are getting blood clots and dying. You know, like it's almost as bad as this, what I'm doing here. But I think that's been long enough. I'm going to go ahead and let the actual person who does this for a living go ahead and step in. Eugene, you want to come over here and do your rant for the week? All right. Eugene Dix, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my God. Shut the fuck up. No, don't touch me. Oh my God. I'm glad that was off camera. He touched me. So yeah, Jesus. Why were you were you leaning down or something? Why? That doesn't make sense for where it was. Whatever. Okay. So yeah, no, I'm back. That was fucking, it got like sad. Then he brought it back for a second for us. Because then he got all cunty with that sandwich artist. But whatever. Good Subway story. Joe, yeah, no, this is going to be quick because I want to kind of, I was in the middle of ordering food and then Joe's like, yeah, can you come save me because I'm blathering on about nothing? It was just fun. And and be nice to people. He kept like he stole that out of my book, but he did it less angry. So I guess we're supposed to like appreciate it. I don't really care. Definitely, if you're a sandwich artist and you see this scaly fuck come into your place, I don't know. Make sure you give him a bunch of shit. And I just ask him if he wants it toasted like 5 times after he's told you no. Just like make his day long. Like yeah, get it foot long. So yeah, no. Oh fuck. Forgot my drink over there. Can I put my hand out and pretend like this is just gonna magically appear? Oh, look at that. He snapped and then it was spilled all over me. Okay, well, so Joe's gagging because he's a weirdo, and oh man, I know that's what I want to talk about. Okay, so this cat of ours, well, it's not ours. It's my younger, like Alex's sister. Well, I won't blow her up, but her cat got pregnant and has like kittens. We have a lot of cats, and like I'm like definitely the asshole of the family right now because like she was like, "Can we keep one out of like the 4?" I already named it, and I was like, "Oh, what's the name?" She was like, "Oh, it's Gizmo." I was like, "Well, Gizmo's getting a new home. We're not keeping any of them." She was like, "What do you mean we can't keep any of them?" I'm like, "They're already going to home." She's like, "Why can't we have any more cats?" I'm like, "We have 6 cats. Nobody needs that many fucking cats. We don't need 4 more. They're all going. I'm bringing them all to a farm." She's like, "I've heard that story before." I'm like, "Yeah, they're all dying." I'm like, "I'm going to put them in a bag, throw them in the harbor." Obviously, I'm not. Like, I work next to a pet store. So I already got all these cats happy homes. But I don't care. I don't care if oh my God. When she said it, it was like almost like she was like thinking I was going to feel bad. "Oh, it's Gizmo." I'm like, "Gizmo? That's great. You could have named him Eugene Jr. I'm still sending him packing. I don't care. It's a cat. It's a cat that they're just too many like little rats. And they're like, "Look how cute they are." I'm like, and then they turn into cats. And when they're kittens, they're loud and annoying anyway. That's all they do. You can just hear them at all hours of the night. And everybody's like, "Oh, it's so cute." No, it's not. It's fucking annoying. Put a muzzle on that. Shut it down. It has been funny, though, watching the mom beat the crap out of our dog just for being there. The dog, they brought the kittens down in this little fucking, like, area. It's a little, like, it's kind of like a play place for fucking, like you'd put your kid in, like, playpen when they were, like, young. And the dog just walked by it, and the mother cat just jumps out and just starts battering the shit out of his face. Just like, "What? And he was so confused. He was like, "What the fuck? I'm just trying to walk to the kitchen." But that was fun to watch. On another note, last note, I've a newfound like appreciation and love for Pocahontas because my son. That movie is just the business. And thanks for stealing their storyline, Avatar. James Cameron, you're lazy. Actually, again, and I hate to keep saying it, but I think Pocahontas was. I know she was a person in history. Pocahontas stole their idea from Fern Gully, and then Avatar. You know Fern Gully?
It all dances with wolves.
Well, yeah, but like for the animated parts. Have you seen Dances with Wolves?
Yeah, I love it.
You've actually seen the movie. Mm-hmm. What happens at the end?
He dies.
Nope.
I haven't seen it in a while.
He's never seen it.
I just remember being really uncomfortable when like the one dude was like shacking up with that Indian chick. Cause I was like little and watching it with my parents and they're like having sex.
Yeah, it probably wasn't the best time to be watching Dances with Wolves. Yeah. Weirdo. What a fucking weird family. I thought my family was weird because they made me watch horror movies that were bad for you. They were worse. Never mind. They were worse. Not the horror movies. Watch, like, The Deliverance. Yeah, no. That's what I was going for. Yeah, I was about to give your family a bunch of crap for letting that happen. I was like, no. Yeah. I want to hear you squeal. Oh no, it's horrible. It's horrible. Oh my God, man, dude, and that guy, the actor. Like, that's the little things about, like, Hollywood that I don't think people understand. Like, it's so... Do you understand how hard it must have been for that guy to get into that fucking place to do that? Like, that guy, he is very believable, raping the crap out of another man. Like, it is intense. He's raping him good, and he makes it so intense. It's so intense. It's horrible. And he's acting, which makes me want to think, like, does he have that in his bag of tricks in real life? No? Okay. All right, no feedback. But yeah, no, that's really it. I was hoping that Joe would just sack up and do this whole thing. So I'm probably gonna get going with that, talking about like him raping him good. It seems like a good place to finish anything. So it's good. It's like that's what this is about, though. Anybody can take that out of context and like meld and make their way into me sounding like a fucking lunatic. But I mean, if you were here, like, it was kind of funny, like raping them good, as opposed to bad, like it was a lazy rape. Imagine like how many scenes they had to do because the guy was like, "Well, I'm just not feeling it right now. It's hard to get up for this rape." Like, oh my god, the takes. Just what kind of rapist am I? Like talking to the director. Like, how do I really feel? This guy's got a piece so bad. We're gonna get going. We got somebody dancing here, but it's and dances with wolves. That's Joe's new nickname. You're Kevin Costner's niece. But it's good to see everybody. Again, go to Instagram, Dicks in Your Life, Linktree. Go to YouTube, subscribe. Make me feel like I'm doing something for you. Lie. Nobody likes the Kardashians either, but they seem to be fucking famous. Just lie. I want to keep going because I think Joe's going to piss himself. But it's all right. It's good to see everybody. Again, Linktree, YouTube, Spotify. If we can't figure shit out, it's all right. I'm poor. Can't figure out a camera. I don't got money. My babies don't eat. Bye.
Hey guys and girls, if you took the time to check us out today, make sure to check out all future episodes by following us on Instagram, where you can also find our link tree in our bio, where you'll be directed to our Spotify and YouTube page.
Oh man, I love how amazing you just did that. That was incredible. You'll be directed right to our page. And again, this is Dicks in Your Life. Thanks for watching. You heard all of the shenanigans he was just talking about. We're on Spotify, YouTube. You can subscribe on our page. It's Dicks in Your Life. You shouldn't have to search that long. There's not too many. And it's Dicks with an X.
Also, don't misspell it on Google.
You can listen to him interrupt me with dumb anecdotes for the rest of the time. Have a good one, guys.
Peace out.
You shut the fuck up.